Jersey, Detroit, Denver, Phoenix, Atlanta, Texas, Vegas, Seattle, and fucking Louisiana.
You paying to spend it on a watch and a chain.
Go to the Sony building and piss in the elevator. Cater to hustlers, crooks and cheap smugglers. Bootleg my own album to hope one of my fans has one of your kids shot and blames it on acid, Prozac, and Slipknot. You a pussy acting hard like a bitch cop. I'll drop you to the floor like a reverse wrist lock. Eat your food. Pimp 9/11 to go to Iraq, and history repeats itself right on track. First has a tragedy, and then the comedy begins. Cause it's funny, motherfuckers don't see it come around again.
When can we be free?
You know it's officially mixtape season, baby. How hard the Oscar? ShadyvilleDJs.net.
Somebody talk shit to me in LA, I never lived. Brown rose deeper than red or blue ever did. I got bullets that'll rip through your ribs. More painful than watching R. Kelly piss on your kids. Here's the ultimatum, motherfucker, give me the ass cap, or give America Biggie and Tupac flashbacks. Some niggas don't think the underground is grimy and dirty till they find your body on a fucking highway in Jersey. I fire rockets at generic topics. Your lyrics don't hold weight like two-dimensional objects. Cause jail culture didn't give you that fitted hat to memorize a ghost-written shit verse and spit it back. I won't let your rap rhymes redefine lyricism for a whole generation with their fathers in prison. You live inside the image of an era that's gone, like government officials trying to justify Vietnam. I leave niggas traumatized like they mama died, and they was responsible for the drive-by homicide. And I don't walk at revolution, I live it. What you think cause you fake, everyone else is a gimmick. Heard of it, I like to split with the flag while I'm burning it. Hollywood drive-by, spraying the cucarachas. War with the system like the streets who are
hungry for the fraudulent bitches. You perpetuating the lies about your guns and riches. Your whole shit is cinematic like you live in a movie, and you're fantasizing, describing how you
It's hard to breathe and hard to run when your lungs blacken. Coughing up blood like, what the fuck happened? Raising my risk of cancer's the answer, homie. But after now I'm living it. Damn, I should've never took that first cigarette. I fucked up like a girl was riding on top of me. I should've took it to trial and never got the plea. But this ain't a Christian nation, motherfucker. But they ain't pay me a quarter what they fucking promised. Extending my torch, treating me like a sucker. That's the reason officers get fragged, motherfucker. Don't give me speeches on how you respect and you love me, but no body armor and a lightly armored Humvee. My family's lonely, and you want me to re-enlist for 30 grand, homie? No. Yeah, when I was young, I got signed to a record label. The deal looked so good when it was on the table. They paid for my cable, cribs, cars, and jewelry. The studios, the women, there's nothing they wouldn't do for me except stop screaming humility. Son, remember when you fight to be free, to see things how they are and not how you like them to be. Cause even when the world is falling on top of me, pessimism is an emotion, not a philosophy. Knowing what's wrong doesn't imply that you're right, and it's another when you suffer.
Thousands of ripping, your mother's a miss you. The irons are crippled, tears on the kids' pillow. Your wife, you weaving the willows, using dildos, cause now she's a widow. Who wanted holler benzo for shizzle. I plan to slug in your brain tissue like
ready for beef like Chicago with my hat to the side. Rocking the clip locked and loaded with the body armor. Cold-blooded, I don't give a fuck about. Get banana boat niggas to murder you for a G. Get them a green card and get you chopped up for free. But you ain't even worth having your body buried. If you was locked up, you'd be lap dancing. Place, and I'ma send you first class with a hole in your face, taking your space cause you slacking and your spot was cushy. You a faggot and your fan base is pussy. We got no stronghold machine.
Fucking yeah. Yeah. I'm cheating, bro. Again, I'm cheating again.
Stop that. Stop cheating.
No. Cheating is allowed sometimes. You only have to invest in some cocaine, you know. And then you have insta cheats. Man. I killed him. Oh, I didn't hear it yet. Yeah!
Turning off slowly, hit a click, then we open it. Flee with the rarest cameras, calling down Estrada. A 50-century painting of Da Vinci's Belladonna. Tie up the Pope, my man's in a helicopter. Next to the Russian pilot blowing marijuana. I smell a ganja showing a picture of the Black Madonna. Flying overseas full of squids and marijuanas. Stole the Mona Lisa and roll with phony visas. Disguised as a tourist taking flicks at the Pisa. My cards and my passports read Dr. Philip L. Glasscore. Bit apocalypse, communists, they remain anonymous. We hold a rhinoceros, it's obvious. Don't even shoot it if the shots are risk. They say I'm too Hitchcockian when I spit about the projects we in. I'm Jesus resurrected in the drop top BM. I'm Larry King live from the hood, showing scene by scene of murder. So what's good? We shot the stairs till we watch the world blow up. But then I wouldn't get to see the seeds grow up. We shot the stairs till we watch the world blow up. I'll be the sign that the gates till the world blow up. Motherfuckers tell me that I live in the last days. Stupid fuck, you think AIDS is the last?
Had to take the squeal, so criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He feeded for props like addicts with pipes and needles. So he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential. Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club, but only a real dog can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. That's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be God's angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
Watch, where the fuck you shooting? Where you aiming at? Where you aiming at? Where the fuck you niggas aiming at? Where philosophy? Fuck that nigga, hip-hop is not Republican. That's just the white motherfuckers that own the publishing. And get the fuck out if you want the foreigners gone. I'll paint the White House black and park a car on the lawn. Marry a Muslim girl and fuck her 5 times a day. What? Every time right before we shower and pray. Damn right, the AK symbolizes your heart. But a holy war is a conversation with God. You bitch niggas misinterpret what you don't understand. Stacking the wrong sides and end up
his head. Y'all don't lick shots like killers aiming at the feds. Y'all lick shots like Jenna Jameson and Superhead. Pigs slice the venison beef if it benefits me.
About what I consider to be a very, very important topic, the Harlem Renaissance. But before we get into that,
Harlem once was red line district rated, designated ghetto like the Yellow Star of David. And you wonder why people don't own their homes? Cause the racist bank couldn't fucking more gentrification, eminent domain intimidation. That's not negotiation, and it's frustrating to look at every day, like watching a porno on 56K. Biohazard labs instead of storerooms. What's next, motherfucker? Projects and storerooms, pouring people off the property, ethnically cleansing the hood. Economically, they want to kill the real Harlem Renaissance, trying to put the Virgin Mary to her early menopause. The Savior is the metaphor for how we set it off. Guerrilla war against the beast-owning predators. When I speak about Harlem, I speak to the world. The little Afghan boy and the Bosnian girl, the African in Sudan. The people of current movement was still fucked up like Parkinson's. Cause while we were giving birth to the culture we love, prejudice kept our own people out of the club. Only colored celebrities in the party and left us a legacy of false superiority. W.E.B. Du Bois versus Marcus Garvey, and we ended up selling out to everybody. The Dutch Schultzes and the John Gottis, banksters, modern day gangsters, the more Bernardi. They wanna move us all out the NYC like they did to the Jews with the Alhambra decree. So support your own businesses and do the knowledge, cause the real Harlem Renaissance is economic. Harlem Renaissance, a revolution betrayed. Modern day slaves thinking that the ghetto is safe, till they start deporting people off the property, ethnically cleansing the hood. Economically, they wanna kill the real Harlem Renaissance, trying to put the Virgin Mary to her early menopause. The Savior is a metaphor for how we set it off. Guerrilla war against the beast-owning predators.
When they were saying it is the Renaissance of Harlem, they didn't mean that we had stake in them. They meant to say that they could make money out of us. Wrong people. We are looking for love with people who don't love us. What's wrong with us loving each other?
Mr. President, how do you propose to bring private military contractors under
Design. This bitch sauce to all you stupid ass execs, the capital resign. I am vindictive.
Damage and slaughter, a raging alcoholic like the president's daughter's disgusting flow like third world country tap water. But before I hit the border, someone give me a quarter, cause I'm a prank call, cop shot just for kicks. Payback for every time that they called me a spick. And Puerto Rican chicks tell me that I'll fuck like I'm loco. And Dominican women call me the rompe toto. Yeah, you can bootleg all my shit, man. How hard do you hustle? Welcome to the main event. Yo, Immortal Technique, this is officially the best of the world.
Advertisement was always a lie. A few got rich, but most were given an illusion of wealth, almost as if it was designed for failure. Opportunity comes at the price of the soul in the music. So remember what they are underneath the fancy architecture. Glittering rented jewelry, the cars, the IMF loans, the seeds with suicide.
Columbia, we think, represents man's finest aspirations in the field of science and technology.
Oh, under this debt for this money we owe with you. When have I told you that I had two governments overthrown to keep us unenrolled in a private school to keep us unschooling? Come on, our fucking home was built on a foundation of bloody throats, the hungry stolen up their souls. Of course this country's running cold. I took a stunning oath to hush the ones who know. The CIA conducts the flow for these.
He didn't feel like clutching that one.
Yeah!
back. Life without parole, upstage, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. Fuck that, I'd rather shoot it out and get trapped. I'm going too far, there ain't no coming back.